What's going on, everyone? How are you guys doing today? What I have for you today in this video is I want to talk to you guys about Apple's Face ID feature that is found on the iPhone X, and an interesting article that was released recently, which the link to that will be in the description below, was basically summarizing about how Apple's Face ID technology is basically way ahead of the competition out there, and it's basically prepared for the future. I guess you can say it's prepared for 5 years from today, because now that the iPhone X was rolled out the way it is, we got Apple's competitors trying to do the same thing, but it's not going to be the exact same setup or system that Apple has implemented onto their devices. For instance, they integrated the TrueDepth system for not only the Face ID recognition, but also for an emoji feature where it recognizes your movement with your face, then it tries to mimic what you're trying to say in that particular emoji. That being said, with this kind of feature that Apple has implemented, is actually going to be the top device for this segment of the category within the next few years or so. I would say probably more than that, because every time Apple tries to bring out something new, the competitors try to copy Apple, or not really copy, but try to do something similar in their own twist. For the most part, sometimes Apple is still the king, but at the same time, that could be taken by the competition at some point. For instance, when the iPhone first rolled out, obviously it was like the #1 smartphone out there. And then when Android came out and it started advancing a lot more, then it kind of took competition from Apple a little bit, and now they're rivaling each other. Sometimes Android is on the top, sometimes Apple is on the top, and it always changes. And now with the iPhone X, it may take the competitors a long period of time before it can actually catch up with Apple and maybe possibly beat them. So does this represent a future for face recognition? Definitely, for sure. How's it going to turn out? We have yet to see. And are Apple prepared for the competition in the future? And are they going to be able to take that top place for the next 5 years from today? Well, we have yet to see, because worst case scenario, yes, they do have the first place in the face recognition category, but would it actually take like 5 years until they're either beaten or maybe people get close to it? To be honest, it shouldn't take competitors that long to finally either catch up with Apple or maybe to beat them, because I remember when the iPhones first rolled out, the competitors started to be developed, and it did take them a while to actually get to where they are today. And with those competitors at that stage today, I'm pretty sure that I would say maybe 2 to 3 years the most it would take them to finally come up with something that either beats Apple's face recognition feature or maybe at least get close to it. Because back then was back then, and nowadays I would imagine that, you know, in the modern world and in the modern days out there, the manufacturers are starting to take a step back, see what they did in the past, and analyze what worked and what didn't work, and then try to avoid the stuff from not being able to work for the modern times out there. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Apple is fully prepared for like the next 5 years from today? I'd like to see what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Also check out the description below for my social media links, Twitter, Instagram. See you in the next one. Take care, everybody.